you.
Yes, thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, the interview shouldn't be too long. I just had some questions.
Okay.
Let's see. First of all, could you summarize your work history and education?
Yeah, so I just graduated in June 2016 from Western Washington University, and my degree was a Bachelor of Science in Kinesiology with an emphasis in pre-physical therapy. So in that degree, we learned a lot about human anatomy and how the muscles work, and we used a lot of team building exercises by doing group projects, and we learned a lot about diagnosing injuries. For work experience, I currently work for my horse trainer, and I work as an assistant barn manager at our stable, and those duties include scheduling staff members for their shifts, making sure that everything is done with quality and done on time, and making sure that patrons are happy.
Could you describe a challenging situation and how you handled it?
Yeah, so in my current job as an assistant manager, I'm in charge of making sure that staff come on time and get work done with quality performance. And I noticed that one of our employees was not quite doing things up to standards that we had set, and she was coming in late, and it just really wasn't like her. So I made sure to talk to my boss, Kim, about the situation, and we decided that I would talk to this employee to see if there was anything we could do to help her, just because we knew it wasn't like her, and normally she was such a good employee, we didn't want to, blow things out of proportion. So I ended up pulling her aside and making sure that everything was okay, and we talked about options, and then settled on just reducing her hours rather than actually having her leave, just so that she could successfully keep working for us. And eventually we made it clear that she could work back up into normal hours again.
Okay. What's most important to you in a new position?
In a new position, I really value learning, and I think that Pegasus will teach me so much about the equine rehab world. I think that as a new employee, I'll really value coming to work and having the expectations laid out for me so that I know what I need to do and what is expected of me. Also, I think it'll be great to meet all the new employees and learn from everybody, and really get something from what everyone has to offer.
Okay. Let's see. What is important to you in a company or organization?
To me, honesty is really important, and just providing patrons or patients with as much care as you'd provide a family member or a friend. I really think that when it comes to medical practices or injury diagnosis, I think people are very sensitive, and it definitely takes a lot of communication and honesty and being upfront to patients.
Okay. What aspect of workplace performance do you feel that you need to improve on?
When it comes to delegating, I think that sometimes I can come off as blunt if I really think that I know a good way of doing things. I think I'll just say, oh, do it like this, rather than saying, oh, this might be a good way of doing it, or yeah, I think I could just be a little more lenient or friendly when it comes to delegating tasks.
How would you describe your leadership style?
I would say that I am usually one that likes to try to take the lead on things, so I really do like to be in a leadership position. I really try to communicate well, just so that everything is clear and people know what they're expected, and I really think that like I want to be upfront to everybody and making sure that roles are done correctly.
Okay. Why did you choose to apply to work at Pegasus specifically?
I think Pegasus has pretty much the highest technology that you possibly can have when it comes to equine rehab. I've looked into like the underwater treadmill and the swimming pool for horses, and really interested in learning all about that, and I think it really applies to both of my fields of study.
Okay. And then what are your future goals, and how would an internship at Pegasus help you accomplish them?
My future goals are to go to grad school to become a physical therapist, and then I would love to continue that and get my certification in equine rehab. And so I really think that Pegasus could teach me so much about the equestrian side of rehabilitation and diagnosing equine injuries, and dealing with patients that can't really communicate where it hurts or what's wrong. So I think there's a lot of subtleties that you need to learn when it comes to diagnosing horses.
Okay. Unless you have any other questions for us, the interview's done.
Awesome.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks.